Okay, guys, I promise you that's just a video title, so.
Don't trip.
Okay. But this makeup look is so powerful, I think. Like, I am obsessed with this look. I wanted to do something a little bit more different. I'm kind of like tired of like just doing like the same colors over and over again. And I think that this look, honestly, like most people can pull it off. Like olive and like browns and warm shit just looks so good on everybody. So I'm gonna show you how I did this look, and if you like it,
let me know.
So for this look, I kind of want something that's a little bit more glowy, but still, but not too dewy, you know, not like super dewy, just super glowy, okay? I already did my foundation because
I went somewhere.
and I used the Dior Backstage foundation, and I used that one because it is like a fuller, like a medium to full coverage, but
Girl.
it feels so good. Like, it doesn't feel like you have anything on your skin. It doesn't ever look like you have like heavy cakey makeup. And I'm trying to open up this fucking, God, I'm struggling. Okay, and I'm actually just gonna use this concealer from Nude Sticks in the shade Medium 4. If I can fucking open it. Okay, yeah, this is a good concealer. It's very creamy. It's very like not too heavy, not too cakey, and I'm honestly just kind of going to town. And for me right now, having like a fuller coverage foundation that doesn't like feel like anything was just so important because
Y'all.
this side of my face, this is my bad side, okay? Photography, like everything, it's my bad side, and it's even the bad side of my skin. Like when I tell you that that's the side, anytime a breakout for me happens, it is on that side, and I'm like,
Are you joking me? Are you kidding me?
but yeah. So I'm just putting this on. It's kind of like lightweight, and I really like that feeling. This isn't the first time I've tried this, but this is new. It's not like my favorite concealer ever, but as you know, I'm out of my favorites, so
This will have to do, I suppose.
just gonna blend that out. I've never like actually heard anybody like really talk about Nude Sticks. Kind of makes me wonder if they're still in business, which is pretty sad because they're actually like really good. I think they're pretty like underrated. I like their stuff. They're super creamy and like delicious. And I mean, like, yeah, like look at my skin.
So sexy.
Actually, like this is a really bomb concealer. Like I'm kind of shocked at why I've never tried it before. It's just because it's like a crayon, and I never really thought that I would be into that like format of a concealer, but
Really good. Don't sleep on it.
so okay, there's my base. I like it. I like it. And yeah, again, I said I want to be super glowy, but like not dewy. Not that dewy that gets kind of like gunky throughout the day because it's just so like dewy and like not set and all that. So,
You know.
okay, now I'm going to contour. And lately, like, I've been kind of going a little bit higher than I usually do. And I don't know, this is a new era for me. And then I'm gonna just get like that part of my forehead, that exposed part, my nose. I don't know what is going on downstairs, but there is so much chaos happening, and it's making me feel a little awkward. Anyway, so did all that. Now I'm just going to blend that out. Bounce that on the forehead. Oh, before I even blend my nose, how did I forget my lips? I always like to contour my lips because it just helps with the overlining process. If you're an overlining kind of girl.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then those two parts, like the lips and the nose, I just do with my fingers. Yep, and it just gets in so easily. See, that's why I love this Dior foundation. I swear to God, blending everything on top of it is
So friggin' easy.
okay. Now I'm gonna blend on my lips. See, I can't. You just literally saw me biting my lips. I can't. I don't know. It's a really bad habit. I got a bad habit. Yup. Okay, cool. So now that part is done. So I want like a not so blushy look. Like, okay, I used to be like the biggest
Blush whore.
like ever. And don't get me wrong, I still am a blush whore. But for some reason these days I'm kind of going into things that are like different than what I was like super into. So now I'm going for like not as like heavy blush. Like I used to have
So much blush.
and like such little contour and bronzer and stuff like that, and now I'm kind of like going the other way. In terms of bronzer, I still haven't found, or I still haven't brought mine back from home, so I'm a little bit bronzerless right now. But yeah, I'm just gonna go in very subtly with blush. So I'm gonna mix the peachy sorbet from Huda Beauty, and just to darken it a little bit so it's not so bright, I'm mixing in a
Pitch.
of strawberry cream. Not too much though.
Not too much.
So, like I said, I want to keep the blush real subtle. So I'm not going heavy, okay? That's it. Like, that's it. And then a small bit of this strawberry cream. Just to kind of, you know, make it not so bright. And then after I blend this out, I'm going to decide if I want to put any on my nose and chin. We'll see. I always forget how pigmented those fucking things are. So I blended a little like higher up over here than what I would have wanted to. I wanted it to be a little bit more like diagonal.
But whatever.
It'll do. Okay, so now I need to set this thing. I know I've been
setting.
which is crazy for me because I never set. Just dumping. And I'm setting with Laura Mercier. And I just do such a light amount because I'm not really trying to like make, you know. I'm just trying to make sure that kind of stays like more matte. Because I don't want this to be super glowy because I want this to just really hold up, you know. I'm taking it on the sides of my nose. I'm so light-handed with this shit because I am still kind of getting over my fear. Put a little on my chin. Put a little on these laugh lines. And right away, I'm just kind of wiping away because I don't want, can't leave it on for long or it gets breaky. And I should be wiping away with whatever brush I can find in the moment. Yeah, that pretty much did what I wanted it to do. So I have like a little bit of something in my brow, I think. So I'm not gonna do anything too crazy to my brows, but I'm just gonna kind of touch it up a little bit and then I will be right back. Okay, I just had all out war with my brows, but now I'm going to move on to my eyes. So final hurdle, I'm gonna do one eye on camera and then I'm gonna do the other eye off camera. And I'm gonna go for a very like warm, like olivey type of thing, and I'm using this oldie but amazing goodie. Look at how busted that is. I've had this for so long. I don't really ever like get rid of shit because honestly, like I don't really think I buy that eyeshadows expire. Like I know some people would say they totally do, but I totally
think they don't.
So I mean, I've been using this and I've not gone blind yet, so
Should be okay.
should be okay. I'm always like saying that I'm gonna do like one eye off camera, but then like I get like nervous that I'll forget how I did the eye, so I like do like both steps. But no, for real, like I'm gonna do one eye on camera. I just wanted to get that part down at least. So yep, I went in with these two shades, these two right here. I love those. I always use them. You would have thought that I would have hit pan by now. And then I'm going in with a deeper one, like right over here. This one. And I'm just kind of deepening that up. I'm really tucking that in to my socket.
Yes.
And I'm just taking kind of like all the deeper nudes and browns in this palette just to kind of like make like a super flawless, perfect thing, and I'm literally using like the same brush for this part. Why complicate it? Okay, so after that part, I am going to take like more like brown shade, and that palette doesn't really have like a, does it? Let's see. Let's try to make one work, because I want to do this whole look with just one palette. Okay, so I'm gonna take this brown shade. As you can see, I've got a little something else in there.
Don't know what that is, don't know how that got there.
But it's green, but don't know how that got there. But so I'm just gonna take a little bit, and I'm just tucking that in like on the outside part. Okay, yeah, that color kind of works for what I wanted. And this is so quick and easy. Like, this is such a quick, easy look. Like, no need to overcomplicate it or anything. Like, you can see here, I'm like kind of basically already almost done. Yeah. Alright, so done with that. And then I actually am going to take one more. Okay, and before I do like my line, my inner corner part, I'm going to put like a gold thing, which this actually doesn't really have what I need. Okay, I'm gonna just try this. I really, sometimes I hate using multiple palettes, so it's like even if I have to kind of just make whatever I got work, I really try. Oh, okay, I like that. That's cute. Tucking that in. Yeah, I kind of like that, ties it all together. And then I'm even going to put a little bit of this like gold shimmery liner again for the TikTok shop. I'm telling you,
The TikTok shop is like a freaking gold mine.
and I'm actually just gonna like kind of tuck it in there too. Yeah, I like that. And then I actually think I want to draw like a little line up there, so I'm gonna just go ahead and do it. Oh yeah. Oh, I really like that. Just like right on top where I did that green. I don't know. Oh, that looks like really pretty. Like, yeah, I kind of love that because it's like the green shimmer. You get like a little brownish gold shimmer, and then you get that like dark brown shimmer shadow that I did there, and then like the matte shadow. I feel like, I don't know, kind of popped off with that.
I really like it.
So, yep, that's good with that. And then now I'm actually going to take my black liner, and then I'm going to just like do the little inner corner part. Okay, so now that's done, and then either a brown or a gold even would look super cool in the waterline, but I think I'm just going to stick with black just because I have it right here. So I'm going to do that real fast. Okay, and then for my lower lash line, I'm going to go in with that like dark brown. It's like a dark brown, and I'm just going to kind of focus it just like on the outer. That reminded me why I hate doing my lower lashes. And I'm going over top of it with those like, you know, transition shadies that I use just to make sure it's like nice and blended out. And I'm not like blending it, I'm not blowing it out too far. I'm just like keeping it like focused like in my like socket crease area. And I'm just sort of layering them, you know. Yeah, I like that. And then I'm going to take a little bit of that, you know, the shimmery green that I used. And focusing that part like on like the more towards like the inner. And subtle, because I want it like a
Subtle.
shine on my lower waterline. Lower lash line, I mean. So yeah, just like that. You can't even see that on camera, I feel like. So yeah, that looks pretty good. So now I'm gonna go ahead and then I'm gonna mascara, and then once again I'm gonna be kind of going out with the mascara just to fan my eyes outwards. Did I forget my mascara?
I always forget the mascara. I always forget the damn mascara.
Just kidding, I didn't. It was literally right next to me, so that's great. Okay, and then for my little mascara technique, what I do is I don't really put it on like the inner lashes, because if I do that, it makes my eyes look more open. You know, I kind of concentrate it on the outer half of my eye, and I just go out.
Just like that.
Okay, always holding my breath. Now I'm gonna do the lower lashes. And I'm also brushing sideways, going in with the lashes, and I always like to cut the inner parts off, especially when I'm doing a look where I want it to be more like elongating to my eye, so that way it gives me that effect that I want. Okay, I'm ready to pop these on. All right, and just like that, that first eye is done. So now I'm just gonna hop off of camera, do the second eye, and you will see me with the full eye look done. Okay, yay. Now that all that's done, the fun part, we're gonna highlight. And when I highlight, I like to use a super tiny fan brush because I like my highlight to be like super like focused, and I'm just going in with like a gold. Ooh. And honestly, I'm literally just using this little quad eyeshadow palette from Flower. I
Fucking love it.
It's like more blinding than like most highlighters that I've used. I do have some highlighters that I also like really like, but this, like, nothing beats it. And I like a tiny fan brush because I feel like it keeps it super focused, and then when it keeps it super focused, it just looks more blinding. And I'm sorry, I never really grew out of the blinding highlighter thing, so just putting that wherever I want. Put that under my, like, on my brow bone. Just a little. Not too much under the brow bone because I kind of want to keep that still mostly matte. Just like a little. And then when I do my nose, I always do my pinky little finger. And just like that, it gives me exactly what I'm going for. And it's just
So cute.
putting a little bit more on the bridge.
Yep. Perfect.
And now, final step, I'm gonna move on to my lips. Okay, I'm just gonna line these,
Peppers.
and I promise you, one of these days I'm gonna do a lip color that's not a nude. I'm obsessed with nude like lips. I feel like they just always look so good. And you know the drill, I don't overline the corners, just the top.
Just like that.
And for like a little deeper nude, I'm taking this little mini Sam Sugar that I got this lip kit from TikTok shop, and I'm doing my lips same way that I always do. I just kind of like throw it on, and then I'm gonna blend it out with my finger. Should I do a gloss? Contemplating. And I'm gonna blend it out with my finger. I can't decide if I want a gloss or not, but I feel like I might, just because my hair is up and I want to take advantage.
So let me go find a gloss.
If I was smart, I would use like a clear gloss, but I don't really think I have one right now.
I mean, I do, but I don't want to get it.
So I'm gonna use this. This is also really old. Don't know if it's still sold or anything, but this is Visionary by Lorac. And it's like a brown gloss, so like really any brown gloss will do. It's got like a little bit more of like a grayish mauve undertone to it than the lipstick. The lipstick is a little bit more warm, but it's still pretty. And I kind of just really focused it in the center. I didn't want to take it like out into the corners too much. But yeah, this is the final look. I hope you guys liked it. And if you do this, you will slay. Promise. Pinky promise. I don't know why I'm doing this. Anyways, I will see you in my next one.